Have you ever been so taken aback by someone's inherent grace and presence that you had to give them another look? Today, we'll talk about an intriguing subject that will immediately pique your interest. Melania Trump's true size will make you pause and try not to swoon. You heard correctly. The main goal of this film is to present the real, unvarnished facts of a woman whose style, flair, and commanding presence have distinguished her from the others. As a result, be sure to stay with us through to the very end, since every fascinating element we reveal will capture your interest and possibly even lead you to view natural beauty in a completely different way. The picture of Melania Trump has been viewed by millions of people worldwide. She is well known due to her public appearances, her role as First Lady, and her elegantly picked attire, which never fails to turn heads. What about her real size, though? Today, we examine the inherent qualities that characterize her physical appearance, moving beyond the news headlines and media representations. The purpose of this conversation is to appreciate the genuine and honest portrayal of a woman who has lived a life in the spotlight and has consistently maintained an aura of elegance and sincerity rather than to pass judgment or draw analogies. Her height, form, and confident manner are all examples of her actual size, which refers to the physical dimensions of her presence. Because it is uncommon to witness a famous person who is both graceful and rooted in their natural form, it is a topic that might garner attention. Melania Trump is renowned for her composure and sophisticated sense of style. In every way, her real size reflects the amount of work she has put into herself and the inner power she carries with her every step. This movie seeks to reveal her true self and highlight the beauty in each of her unique details. Imagine Melania showing up at a big function, her appearance drawing attention due to her sincere and laid-back vibe rather than ostentatious distractions. Her real measures, including height and gait, reveal a life full of progress, triumphs, and setbacks. She is a fascinating topic to observe because of the way she strikes a balance between strength and beauty. You'll see that she's more real in this film than in any photograph, and that her commitment to being authentic is evident in every aspect of her, from her grin to her self-assured gait. One of the first things that hits you about Melania Trump is her quiet confidence, which captivates people. She maintains a very genuine appearance, in contrast to those who attempt to change it to fit a trend. Her natural size, which cannot be altered by edits or filters, is the unadulterated truth about her beauty. This trait is present in all of your public appearances and serves as a reminder of how crucial it is to embrace who you are. Knowing that she believes in herself makes you feel more comfortable and self-assured every time you see her, and it is a very motivating thing in and of itself. As we examine the specifics, consider the several elements that contribute to what we refer to as actual size. Some people could be more interested in something other than the statistics or measurements. Instead, it includes all of a person's physical characteristics, including height, body type, and elegant gait. Many people find Melania Trump's serene appearance appealing, despite the fact that her real size reveals her difficult history. Her physique is a reminder that inner power originates internally, and that your actions can give away a lot about who you are. Years of rigorous self-care and self-control have kept it intact. We also cannot overlook the influence of her dress and sense of style. Melania has gained notoriety over the years for wearing tasteful clothing that seems to accentuate rather than cover up her natural beauty. Her true dimensions and inherent attractiveness are highlighted by the thoughtful selection of every article of apparel and accessory. Her style, which combines classic elegance with contemporary flair to make her stand out in any crowd, almost gives the impression that she is an extension of herself. As you keep watching, notice how her choice of attire draws attention to her physical attributes to produce a really powerful and organic impression. When Melania appears in public, her true size is always apparent. It is evident in her assured gait, her composed demeanor in somber situations, and the fleeting smile that crosses her lips. These are the small things that are typically overlooked in a perfection-obsessed society. These minor nuances, however, are what really set her apart. They serve as a reminder that beauty is a true representation of a person's journey, challenges, and victories, rather than merely something that can be observed from a distance. This film is your opportunity to get a better peek at the real person behind the camera if you've ever wondered what goes on behind that serene facade. Melania Trump has had to negotiate a world of high standards and unceasing scrutiny during her public life. She is much more than that, despite the fact that many people just pay attention to her role or her style choices. Her real size conveys confidence and strength. Everyone is being forced to think about their own value. She serves as a lighthouse of the genuine and pure in spite of the demands of a society that frequently exalts the impractical. You will have a greater understanding of how someone may be who she truly is, accepting every aspect of her identity without worrying about criticism, if you see this film through to the conclusion. It is crucial to emphasize, as we move into the latter portion of our discussion, that figuring out someone's true size is not about drawing comparisons. Rather, it's about valuing the individual path that each person chooses. With all of its subtleties and characteristics, Melania Trump's natural body is a stunning illustration of the beauty that results from self-acceptance. By demonstrating that the most remarkable characteristics are frequently those that develop naturally, it forces us to reconsider our conceptions of beauty and perfection. Her true size, whether based on appearance, attire, or disposition, acts as a potent reminder that the most alluring attribute of all is honesty. Before we wrap up, pause to consider what you have seen thus far. Consider the lessons that can be drawn from seeing a well-known person who, in spite of all the difficulties, has managed to preserve her inherent beauty and grace. More than merely a physical characteristic, Melania Trump's stature is an expression of her inner strength and passion. We have examined every viewpoint that highlights the significance of accepting who we really are in this video. From her stance to her self-assured manner, every aspect of her appearance conveys the idea that beauty may take many forms and should be unabashedly embraced. Lastly, we would like to thank you for keeping your attention during this enlightening analysis of Melania Trump's true size. We hope that learning about a famous person's real life was enjoyable and encourage you to appreciate the beauty in each person's unique form. Keep in mind that every little thing you notice adds to a greater narrative about inner beauty, inner strength, and the ability to be true to who you are. Thus, the next time you examine someone more closely, make an effort to see past their outward appearance and instead value the authentic, pure narrative they are sharing. Continue to observe, never stop asking questions, and let each experience to serve as a reminder that true beauty is about accepting yourself completely.